So, welcome to another episode of the Old School Cannabis Project with myself, Blue Skies, and Smoke Rich. And today, joined by special guest Chris, who has been growing some of my genetics, and he's just here to tell us about his experience with them. So, welcome to the show, Chris. I'll give you the floor, my friend. Tell us all about what you've been growing, what you've found, etc.
Okay, man. Right on. Thanks for having me here. Yeah, man, I'll just get right into it. I don't know. I grabbed your beans via Instagram. I grabbed the Terp Town tickets. I dropped 8 of them. 6 of them made it, 2 didn't. It's just the progress, man. It's how it goes, I guess. And you know, I got 3 males, 3 females. Fucking males. Let's just jump right into them. They were just absolutely disgusting. I didn't get any fruity males. They were just gross, like absolutely nasty, tar smelling, rubber, dog shit, baby shit, vomit, like just all of the nasty terps in one male.
Wow.
And then
did you keep him?
No, I had to chop them down. I wanted to do this run specifically just for the flower. I'm going to do it for the smoke. And then I'm doing it outside in the springtime. I'm gonna make beans with them. So, but these ones I got an RKS male. I got rid of him too. Had to do it, man. You know, I just didn't want to pollinate the females I got.
Yeah,
and it's just
so
the way
he's
it
like
went.
an RKS male. How would you describe him?
Oh fuck, man! Just skunk spray, rotten meat.
Yeah.
Just nastiness, man. That dog shit was in there. Like every time I'd open my tent, I'd almost puke, man. It's just gross.
Yeah.
Like sourness,
Some of them are
sours
like
were in there, sour socks, like sour
Yeah.
BO. It's just all the nastiness all in one bunch, man. Like exactly like you said, it was there, man. The first drop of 8, and like I still got 40 more to play with, man. So the females I got 2 fruity ones. I got it's like a strawberry, I think you can say now. It's putting off like candy strawberry terps, and a back end of skunk on it. And the leaves it bled purple when I was trimming it.
Damn.
Should we quickly tell people what the Terp Town tickets are in case anyone's listening and not quite sure? Terp Town tickets are a mixed pack of skunks, hazes, skunk hazes, and other things defined by myself as heirlooms from Old Timer One, and that would be the kind of strawberry and candy and the non-skunk stuff that you find. But I made the mix to give people the opportunity to discover not just the skunks, but the hazes and all the other things, because skunk is obviously making its resurgence now thanks to these packs. And I think people are going to also realise that all the other stuff from Old Timer One is equally just as far as well, you know, and beautiful in some
Fucking
way.
rights it is, man. I can definitely agree there. Like I said, I didn't want to pollinate these fruity ones with the nastiness I had, because it's just I was, you know,
It's so beautiful
it's something
for
special,
these
man.
packs.
It's crazy, man. The fruit that comes off of it, it's like a fresh cut pineapple in my tent. That's another one we'll get into. But the first one, the strawberry one, the candy smell when I touch it, it's just sour, like sour fruit, sour keys. I guess you can explain it as like a sour candy, man.
Awesome.
Wow. I'm interested to hear more about that bleeder though, because I've never heard the
That's the
purple
one that's
bleeder.
tasting, and that's the one that's smelling like candy. That's it. When I trimmed it, it literally it bled red and purple. Like I took it and I seen that they usually bleed clear liquid. And when I was trimming, I seen it on my scissors, and I was like, "What the hell? It's like a red purple." And I took a piece of paper, and I took all the liquid, and I put it on a white piece of paper, and it was just pure purple, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I've seen them bleed red, pink, purple, and blue.
That's cool. I've never seen a blue one. That would be cool, man.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's like a dark blue.
Like a midnight blue. Hey, wow, that'd be neat, man. Cool.
So that's the strawberry one. Yeah, and you're right about the fruits. I always say this to people. It's not just like when you've experienced other fruity terps. They're like the most purest, beautiful, freshest terps from the fruit ones that you can imagine.
Absolutely, it is. Like I just described, like a sour candy. It's right there on the money. Like opening a bag of like sour keys or like sour suckers, and like getting like the sour candiness on your fingers. It smells the exact same way, man. Like and it's a strawberry. Like yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen strawberry, just plain strawberry. I've seen like strawberry with cream, and there is like a more candy sort of strawberry as well. Same deal with the blueberry. Seen straight blueberry, blueberries and cream, and blueberry candy.
Nice. Yeah. See, I got the strawberry candy one right now going, and it bled red for me. Like I've never seen that, and I've never seen a blue either. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've never seen these bleeders, and I seen them on Instagram, but I've never ever grown one. You know what I mean? Like it was
Yeah,
cool.
Bodie's got his dragon bloods. That's some kind of bleeders. Dragon blood hash plant, isn't it? And some perhaps could be some similar genetics. Who knows?
Hmm.
Tends to play with the older uh, landrace based stuff more than the hype.
That's definitely got to come from somewhere back like long ago, because like it's still doing it today, right? Like you know what? It's yeah. I don't know. That's cool, man. I've
No,
never
I
seen it.
agree with you
I've
for
never
sure,
had
man.
it. I've never I've seen it on Instagram, but I've just never been able to grow it. You know what I'm saying? And it was an
Yeah.
experience to do, man. It was pretty cool. It's
No,
still
yeah.
in flower right now. It's on day 30, day 31 today or something like that. But still got another month to go. But yeah,
Yeah, you have to
that
come
was that
back
one.
on and
And
tell
then
us how they all smoke.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to give you a smoke report on those, man. Definitely. And then the second one I got, another female, we'll get into that one, is a pineapple. And it's an indica, but it's got like the stem rub on it is fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
But when you smell the flowers, it literally smells like a chopped pineapple.
yeah. And what the flower size? Is it a big flower?
They're big, man. Yeah, like donkey dick status on the crown for sure.
Yeah, the
And then all the
pineapples
ones
always seem to
around it,
produce big flowers.
yeah, they're huge, man. Huge.
Yeah, I've kept that pineapple ancestry from quite a few years now. I
Yeah,
always love the pineapple. It's always got a beautiful high to it, a really beautiful day brightening, happy high to it. The pineapple, I find.
nice, nice, nice. And that's for an indica.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a nice one, man.
Yeah, that's why I really like these turf towns, man. It's almost like a slot machine through 70s weed, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
it's
it's
know
just
what
an
you're
awesome.
gonna
interest
get.
trove.
It really is, man. It's awesome. Like I've had the whole the whole experience of everything in literally 8 seeds, man.
Well, that's exactly why I put those packs out. At first, occasionally I still get these comments, so they just want straight skunk, maybe they just got limited room. Okay, but that's kind of your problem. I like to put out because I'm aware of a greater a kind of I don't know. My experience with the old time war genetics has enabled me to have a broader experience of what cannabis can be than most people, simply because they do contain everything, as you said, all the old cannabinoids and terpene profiles, and they're from that pre-eradication era, 60s, 70s, and into the 80s, most of them. And obviously, what's been available in more recent times is a much, much narrower selection of genetics, giving a much narrower experience. So people are not used to the highs, and that's been part of the difficulty in trying to convey to people, especially younger people, who haven't had the opportunity to experience, more than perhaps one or two kind of highs, and most of which I wouldn't really probably describe as highs.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're all flat, all mellow. They're all the damn same, man. It's disgusting. I call it cardboard weed, man. It's all the fucking same.
yeah. A lot of
Stale and gross.
are- we're bullshitting too when we say this is the funny part. Like a lot of people think that all weed is the same. Like you can't really measure a high like that. Like it's crazy how delusional people are with
It's
just because
almost,
they've never
you know, I find I,
experienced it,
I find it hard to criticize them, Rich, because truthfully, they've just not got the experience. There's a lot of people claiming to be experts out there, and you know, and there's a lot of people who don't claim to be experts, and none of them basically have got the experience that I've got simply because they've not had this access. And you know, Old Timer One was able to encapsulate such a huge range of different highs because that's what he selected for. His motto was, you know, select for effect kind of thing. He selected for excellence in traits and rejected anything that didn't fit the criteria of excellence. And being able to collect and curate as he did all those different cannabis strains from all over the world and then do his own work with them, he was able to, you know, just almost summarize cannabis in his genetics, you know, kind of encapsulate everything. And that's what I'm bringing back now to people, you know. And people have, as I say, really to now only been used to kind of mono highs. These just, you know, people cook, you know, people think you're a hater. It's just the most retarded thing ever. It's not being a hater to tell people what they've got access to is shit compared to this other better source of genetics. That's just like trying to help people. It's not being a hater.
Exactly.
But
Be thankful, man. Don't call like that's not hating at all. That's you're bringing something back to the gene pool that the world's never seen before. And I personally I'm fucking ecstatic to be a part of it and to experience it because I'm sick and tired of all the plain shit. It's all the same, man. It's all stale. Like I said, I've done like all the other kinds, like the other strains. I've done Rockstar, I've done Meat Breath, I've done the Khalifa Kush, I've done all that shit, man, and it's all the same.
yeah, I think there's been very little. Well, I don't think there's been any progression in cannabis breeding really since the early 2000s. I think it's all gone downhill since then. Um, and the people doing real good work with real genetics are very few and far between, you know?
100%. I hear you there, man, because like I said, I got the whole experience in 8 seeds, man, and it just completely blew everything that I've seen in 20 years out of the water in 8 seeds, man.
Yeah, well, I tell people they grow bigger, they grow faster, they smell louder, they hit harder, they last longer. That's a
That is
fact.
absolutely 100% true, man. The vigor, the bud sizes, the growth rate, everything is
yeah,
just
the way the
incredible.
colas are stacked, then it's a real cola.
Yeah, I don't think these guys know what real colas are.
They don't.
As they see these little like the way their buds, the way they go into flower and stretch, and there's big stem gaps in between. It's like, well, where the fuck's the flower at, man?
Yeah, it's been pitiful to see the absolute kind of degradation of cannabis. I feel sorry. It's almost like plant abuse watching some of these things growing now, you know?
Hundred
It's
percent,
like
hundred percent.
it's like growing retarded offspring in like the worst environment possible. It's crazy.
It is, man. It's definitely sad to see. And don't get me wrong, I have a skunk as well. That's another. That's the third one I got, and like I got the whole wide range of the whole experience in 8 seeds, and I got 40 more. Like what am I gonna experience next, man? It's gonna be
But tell us
something
about that
truly
skunk
special.
and tell us about that skunk, and I'll mention a few other things there that's been found in the Town tickets that you might come across.
Okay, man. Well, the skunk, it's the sativa leaner. Big stack and buds on it. Smells like tennis balls, hot rubber, and skunk spray. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, man.
That one's gonna hit hard as fuck. I don't know if you smoked it yet, but normally the ones that have the tennis ball smell have a very narcotic high from the
Dude, oh, I
reacts we
can't
got.
wait, man. I can't wait, dude. I'm so excited, man. Like I said, I've experienced everything else this this gene pool has to offer. I guess I've been doing this 20 years, man, and
Yep.
I've like I said, in 8 seeds, it just changed my whole perspective on everything, man.
Well, that's really cool to hear. It's just really cool to hear.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make
Um,
beans this summer. I'm gonna pop like maybe 20 outside, and I'm gonna select the nastiest ones and pollinate those nasty females with the nasty males and keep the fruits with the fruits. Maybe I'll cross some fruit with skunk, who knows? But I just want to really find that nastiness and just keep a seed bank for myself of that, like find what
yeah,
I like in there and just keep a stockpile because yeah, the gene pool's gone to shit, man.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, it's there's good in the crosses in between the skunk hazes, what people call like the pineapple mixed with the skunk is really nice. The strawberry
That's the one
mixed
I
with the
think I
skunk.
got, bro. I think I got that one because it's got a real nasty fucking stem rub, and then the flowers just smell like nice chopped fruit. So I think it is like a skunk haze, I guess, right?
well, that
Yeah.
one would be the pineapple fuel skunk case because they
Yeah.
had a short statured uh, pineapple plant with this fuel smell to it as well, and I
Mhm.
pollinated that with a skunk haze.
Yeah,
So
see, that's
that's what
probably
that is,
that
and that's as
nasty
people
back
have
stem, that
described it
nasty
exactly
back
what you
stem.
said,
Yeah.
which is like a real nasty skunk and also pineapple.
Hmm. That's gonna be a good one then, man. I can't wait for that. It's yeah.
But there's also another pineapple in the Town tickets, which would be just the pineapple skunk, and that one is a really huge growing plant with massive flowers. So yeah, there's a lot of fruits in that mix. The Tip Town tickets, literally every fruit you can think of has been found. Apple, banana, lemon, lime, grapefruit, obviously orange, different oranges, um, mango, watermelon, grape, strawberry, cherry, blueberry, lychee, durian fruits, literally any fruit
Holy
you can think
fuck,
of.
man. That's awesome, man.
There's alcohol tips in there like bourbon and red wine. I'm looking for, this is what I really want to look for and find in the future. It's something I've not found yet. I last saw it, I think, around 2008. Uh, At that time, when I was, where the situation just wasn't able to keep it around or anything. But I found this plant, which is orange. I just called it fizzy orange sherbet because it tasted like orange sherbet and it fizzed on the tongue as well. It has this effervescent kind of similar Coca-Cola, the cherry colas have it as well. Um, but this orange, fizzy orange sherbet, I will just die happy when I find that again because it's so fucking amazing.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah,
That sounds delightful.
yeah. I just want that because the high on it is just so fucking beautiful. Um, the taste, that fizz, it's just oh, it's amazing. I just want
And
it
see,
again.
that's what I'm just looking forward to, man, is the taste and the experience, man. It's all about like I was in a bad quadding accident. I almost lost my right leg, so I
Oof.
can barely move. I'm on a cane everywhere I go, and I'm only 35. So cannabis is like a go-to thing. I've been on,
Gosh.
I don't know,
Chris's
it's like
audio, Chris's audio dropped out for me, man.
Yeah, I dropped out for yeah, your audio had cut out. What did you just say?
I said that cannabis is like my go-to thing. Like I'm always like the experience and the taste, man. But also, it's like my go-to medicine. I was in a quadding accident and I almost lost my right leg, so it's like my go-to medicine. I'm on a cane everywhere I go, and it just like I've been on pain pills. I've been everywhere. It's just that's where it's at for me, I guess I can say. And I go to that, and then like I've heard your extracts are where it's at. I do a lot of dabbing,
Oh, they are
like so
phenomenal.
I'll probably try that out because
Yeah,
that's I don't know, that's where I find the most effects, I guess you could say, is in the
yeah. Well, I'm so glad that you're going to be experiencing these because I think you're going to find sort of added extra benefits, hopefully, compared to past things you've been using. So, because they are
yeah,
just such
because
great
it's
medicines.
all the
So,
same now, man. It's all the same. It's, you know, I don't know. It's
What I
nothing
love,
really much to say. It's all the fucking same.
what I love about the extracts from these genetics is obviously they concentrate everything into that that extract, and the highs, especially medicinally, they're just so complete. I just remember when the country club, I've told the story before, the country club sent me some strawberry haze skunk rosin, and oh, I was just lying there after smoking it, just like in this beautiful bliss, thinking it's just incredible that that small amount of plant extract can have such a profound and beautiful effect, you know?
Yeah, I can't
Completely
wait
no
for that, man.
anxiety, just body and mind completely balanced, and it's just so beautiful.
Cause yeah, literally I struggle to keep under a gram of like diamonds and sauce a day. Shatter, I'm going fuck 2-3 grams a day. It's just,
Yeah.
you know, it's all the same.
Half hour highs I talk about.
What's that?
Nah, yeah, that's
I
crazy.
said that's what I call the half hour highs, the triple H weeds instead of the triple A weed.
Yeah, no doubt. It definitely, like I said, 3 grams of shatter I'm pushing a day, and the 2 grams of sauce, like so that's already 5 grams of extract a day.
Yeah.
Like, you know, where do you call it quits on that? You just find a spot and you can't, you know, I just can't wait to try yours because
No,
I've heard
it's
everything about it is just sounds crazy, man. And I've already gone halfway there. I've got the experience of the terps and the flowers, the vigor, the growth, the everything like that. And now it's just crunch time to try the experience of the medicine, man. I can't wait.
yeah, it's gonna be so good to hear in what 6 weeks maybe. I don't know
Yeah,
about that time when you first try it. It's gonna
yeah,
be
it'll
awesome
be.
to hear your report, man.
Yeah, I'll already have my beans popped outside for spring, and then it'll be probably smoking on that about then.
No, I meant in 6 weeks, not 6 months, because you've said you're halfway through flower at the moment. So
Yeah.
maybe another what 4 or 5 weeks, and after a week or two, you'll be able to have your first tester. So that'll be
Oh
cool.
yeah. Definitely 6 weeks. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So
That
that's what
one,
gives me the
the
most.
skunk, I think is gonna go a little longer, man. It's still like it's not even like densening out yet or nothing, man. It's still popping hairs like crazy, and everything else is already almost halfway done, you know. And that one's still in the beginning stages of flower.
Okay, so you've
Be able to
just
finish
got
it
a
for
bit of a
sure.
longer one. Most of the things in the Tip Town tickets are sort of like 8, 9, 10 weeks. Then occasionally you hear some a little longer, 11, 12, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, that I don't mind the wait, man. The wait's not a like that's
Oh,
not a big
no.
deal at all. It's worth the. It's gonna be worth the wait.
So,
Nah,
what kind of
yeah.
extract will you make? Rosin?
What's that?
I said, what kind of extracts will you make from it? Will you make rosin or?
I
I've
just
seen you collecting keef.
I just spray with butane at home, man. I don't really go all out, you know.
Ah, okay.
I'm only a single guy at home, right? I got my kid and my wife, and that's about it, right? So I just blast for myself or whatever, and that's it. Man.
Yeah.
Do you speak on your process?
Oh, it's just, man, back the old way, man, in a tube and butane and onto a plate with shake.
Okay, nah, yeah, it's solid.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't do nothing fancy, bro. Like it's
no
nothing,
factory rouge
no,
or
nothing
none of
like that, bro. It just goes on a plate and sits, and then yeah, or cook it
that.
out,
No, yeah.
whatever.
It,
That works, man.
yeah, that's, I mean, it worked for centuries, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, man.
Well,
It's
maybe
like I
not
said,
centuries,
I
but
don't need a
decades
press
for
or
sure.
anything like I buy like the rosin and stuff. I don't want to go out and buy a press because the shit it's not doing anything for me. Maybe once I experience blues flower and shit like that and it does what it's supposed to do for me, then I'll probably go out and get that kind of material. But till then, man, there's no sense. Because it's all the same.
If you get your hands on liquid nitrogen, you should freeze some of the flour in liquid nitrogen, then blast it while it's live.
I've heard lots about that, man. I've heard lots about that. And it's yeah, you're supposed to get nothing but crazy terpenes and all the cannabinoids and all that. supposed to be all around good medicine.
Nah, yeah, it's fire.
RSO would be another good one, I suppose. Obviously, not so much for the taste aspect, but in terms of medicine, RSO, FICO, whatever you want to call it, that's another effective and easy kind of home extraction.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people benefit from
Or
RSO
like
with fish
even I'll
genetics.
take my shake and stuff and I'll bubble bag it. Like I got a bubble bag like with ice. I'll
Yeah,
just make hash or whatever, right?
no, yeah, that's it's solid as well, man.
Mm. But yeah, it's just all old school around here. So that's why it was nice to find the old school beans, man. Because
No,
it
it's
has, I haven't experienced the real skunk in 20 years. And when I found it, then in the mails alone, when I found it, I was just like, holy fuck, man.
Some of those males are so offensive, it's unreal, isn't it?
Oh, buddy, crazy. Like it's almost puke, like almost like gagging, man. Puke
It
material. Like,
will make you gag, man. They should. The
yeah,
best ones should make you gag.
they do. Yeah, so I don't know. My neighbors might not like me too much around here in the spring here, but whatever. It is what it is. It's legal here.
yeah. No, if
So
anything, they're gonna be jealous.
yeah, yeah, no doubt. Well, there's I don't know. Not very many neighbors around anyway, but whatever. Yeah, no, man. I'm looking forward to popping the rest of these Turp Town tickets here, man. Like I said, I've experienced in 8 beans the whole package, man. And I was just in 8 seeds, so I don't know how people can hate on you, Blue, because it's like it's right there. It speaks for itself, man.
No, yeah. What about your system right now? Your indoor system? Soil, hydro,
I keep the flavor, man. I stay soil. I just soil and salts, man.
soil and
Everybody
salt.
has their own opinion, but that's mine.
No, yeah, we talked to a lot of people that use soil and salt. We've had a lot of people soil and salt on here.
Yeah,
Um, and for lighting, you do LED or bulbs?
yeah, yeah. LEDs in the tent, and I got Vivo or what are they? I think they're Vivo Sun exhausts. Yeah.
Yeah, that's solid.
hmm I just got a new light. I was running blurples, man, for the longest time. Like I said, old
Oh
school
yeah.
was where it was at, buddy. And I was doing that for the longest time. And then finally my buddy got me to switch to to Flizzlon. So I upgraded to those things.
Yeah, good thing that happened. At least not blurples, but
Yeah.
um,
Hey guys, I duck out for a couple of minutes then due to background noise, but should hop back in now.
Yeah, no,
So,
it's all good. Yeah.
Chris, what you got to say then about people who say there's no skunk in blue skies weather packs?
Oh, it speaks for itself, man. It's all there. Like I said, I have 40 more seeds. I popped 8 and everything spoke for itself. All the fruits, all the flavors, the terps, the vigor, the growth, the growth rates, the everything. It's all there in 8 seeds. I had the whole entire experience of what he says every day in 8 seeds, man. So it
And you
speaks
found it
for
easy.
itself. It really does. I just can't wait to try the medicine part of the deal. That's what I'm excited
That,
for.
well, that's the ultimate goal, really, isn't it? That's what we're all doing it for.
Yeah, 100%, man.
So yeah, I think that's really the most, how to put it, the thing I'm most interested in the future really now is just seeing how and who medically like can benefit from these genetics. How
Mm-hmm.
we can actually improve the medicines available to people, especially for things like cancer, things like that. Pain relief.
It's all well. It speaks for itself, there, man. The old school medicine was where it was, and then everybody just fucked with it, and now it's just nothing, man.
Well, unfortunately, the reaction of the community is, well, it's been twofold, doesn't it? It's been people like you who are decent, everyday, normal people who've got honesty and integrity and morals and reporting back the truth. And then
Yeah.
you've got the people actually in the industry who by and large have just been complete fucking cunts. You know, there's no other way to put it when you think about it. And as I've said in previous episodes, what really pisses me off about them, about, you know, scum like Jodrey pretending to be about the community and helping people and medicine, all the bullshit they bleat on. And he's done his very best, him and heading a team of others, to hide and suppress and defame and prevent people who need true medicine in this past 3 or 4 years from getting it. You know, it's absolutely fucking despicable. And that's why me and Smoke All Rich are running this new sub-series in the podcast called Meet the Bullshitters, based on Jodrey's Meet the Breeders series that he did. And we're going to be exposing these absolute fucking scum. There's no other way I can put them, you know. People think, oh, it's because, oh, I wanted more adoration or fame or whatever for bringing back skunk. No, what I'm disgusted about primarily in the reaction of the community is how they've prevented patients from benefiting from real medicine. You know, it's fucking disgusting.
Full on denial is just completely different than you
Can
know,
you
like
imagine? Can you imagine if people like Jodrey and anybody else you care to name who's got big Instagram followers, you know, large numbers of followers, if these people, instead of being liars and just that basically, liars, jealous, money driven, ego driven, just fucking scum, pretending to be hippies, if these people were really you know, like their internet personas, then we would have reached a much, much bigger audience. You know, I've had 35 accounts on Instagram. You know, some of them reached around about 10,000. Most of them seem to get took down around 6,000. But these pricks with their 50, 100, 250,000 followers who could, you know, if they had any morals and integrity about themselves, they could be spreading the word that real cannabis medicine is now back and available. And instead, they've just done the opposite until they can fucking try and work it into their own lines and genetics, just purely so they can profit and claim credit. You know, these people are scum of the earth.
Have a way to work it into their stuff now so they can make money off of it, man.
That's exactly what I just said. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking
that's been their modus operandi. That's been their whole thing. That's why they've done what they've done, is purely because they want to profit. So they've put their profit, their potential income over people possibly being, you know, having their lives saved or certainly improved through this medicine. And that's why, you know, I'm not just, you know, spastic saying, I'm a hater. No, I'm just absolutely disgusted with the lowness of a lot of the people in this community that are revered as fucking heroes.
Yeah, they're fucking scared. They're gonna lose a lot of money, man.
They're actually fucking scum, a lot of them. When I think about it, man, it's just fucked a lot of them. You know, they're just absolute cunts, a lot of them.
They think what they got now is where it's at, and that's the way they want it to stay because they're profiting off of it. They don't want it to change. And well, too bad, buddy. Shit's gonna change, man.
Yeah, I think they just thought that I would give up, but I don't do that.
Yeah,
I have no intention of doing that. And it's nice to have support from people like you and everybody else. And in fairness, now the tide is turning. More and more people, you know, gone now, really. It's only the severely retarded who actually say Blue Skies doesn't have skunk. It's more now, oh, it's not this skunk or that skunk, you know, just bullshit. So
yeah. Now they're trying to pick out. It's because they're trying to pick out different skunks that's not there.
Yeah. When in fact, I've got every skunk. They've just not found it.
No skunk at all. Now it's just there's different types of skunks that aren't there now.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Well, I'm going to a conference here in May. It's coming. It's called GROWUP, and that fucking douchebag's supposed to be there. I'm not even going to go and listen to him speak because I don't even care to fucking hear what he has to say, man.
Which one? Jodrey?
He's coming here in May.
You should turn up with some flowers and say, fuck you, Jodrey. Smell this, you cunt.
Some skunk and tell him it's Blue Skies. Take a video and you'll blow up, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, do that, Chris, if you can.
I'm down to bring some there. Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah. If needs be, if you need any expenses covered, I'm sure we can do that. And then just turn up at the event and say, Jodrey, why have you been fucking lying? And
oh, bro, if you get a video of that, that's worth so much.
Yeah, I'm buying my tickets, bro. So it's gonna be a 3-day conference. He's coming for one of the days. I think it's the Saturday. He's coming here and he's gonna be doing a speech. So maybe I should go and listen to him. I wasn't gonna go and listen to the fucking
100%, bro.
so
Turn up
Man,
with
if he
some
allows
flowers.
questions, if you ask him live, oh my God, that would
Yeah,
be
well, if I get the VIP pass, I can meet the cocksucker.
absolutely.
fuck. How much is it?
This is
So
what needs to happen. This is what needs to happen. This is the point of our Meet the Bullshitters series, is that these fuckers now have to, they have to be held accountable for 3 to 4 years of solid defamation and lies and everything else that they've done.
I've
Because
already
now,
hit him up because I see him post once like a fucking month. Like, I see him and then I hit him up like, why aren't you fucking with blue skies, man? Why are you hiding the skunk? And he just doesn't even answer, man. I'm probably blocked by now because I haven't even seen him post in months. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, we're definitely going to have to. We're going to be doing a few episodes on Kevin because he's earned himself that right.
yeah, no doubt. I hear you there. Well, when he comes here, man, I'm definitely down to go. If my flowers are done, I'll bring some and I'll go and I'll show up with some, man.
Yeah, man. Sounds as if it's in May. It should be just right.
Yeah, yeah, should be just about ready, right? Yeah, should be cured and ready to go.
Yep. So we're going to
So,
be putting open invitations out, basically. We don't expect really any kind of response from these people, but we're going to give all
mhm.
of these people that have lied in the past few years the opportunity to rectify the situation, to come on, admit they were wrong, apologize, and move on, and then try and help the community by bringing awareness to these genetics. But we're not holding our breath that any of them have got any
Oh
integrity
yeah,
or
no,
balls to do
no.
that.
Yeah, no doubt. That's fuck, man. Who's gonna come and say they're wrong? Like especially somebody that big in the industry, they're not gonna fucking, they're just
Well,
gonna
this is why we've
cut
got to
their
have
tails and fucking move on, right?
This is why
But
we've got to have people confronting them at events this year.
yep, there you go, man. Like
We've,
that's what it's gonna take. I'll do it, buddy. I stand behind you 100%. I've done that since I bought your seeds and experienced everything that you've said was true, and there's no lie about it, man. So I'm there with you. I'm on board.
well, thanks, man. I definitely appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. And that's what I try telling people. Once you've got it, because some craziness has happened. Like, people like Top Dog spending 4 or 5 hours of an afternoon in people's DMs, people that have found roadkill skunk, posted pictures of it, smoked it, have it in their possession, and this fucking weirdo JJ, who you would think, you know, who knows what people think. I certainly don't think they think he's in people's DMs who've got skunk, trying to tell them they haven't got it and that they should take their posts down and actually succeeding. This is the madness. I was going to say, linked to what you were saying, once you've experienced it, you've got the truth. So you should, armed with the truth, have absolutely no fear of speaking your mind to anybody. But literally,
Exactly.
people that have been in the same position of you as you have been bullied into taking down their posts and hiding their skunks that they were happy and proud of because of
Wow.
wankers like JJ. It's insane.
Yeah,
So
that's absolutely absurd, man. Like that's I
yeah,
wouldn't fucking take my post down if yours if fucking somebody paid me, man. Fuck
can
off.
you imagine?
Yeah, that's wow. Well, like you said, there's got to be people confronting them at events this year.
Uh,
So, yeah,
that'd be
that's
awesome.
No, oh man.
because there's no fucking reason why he should be suppressing skunk. It's there. It's all in the packs.
Well,
The packs speak for themselves, man. And I don't know how somebody can pick these packs up and say it's not fucking there. Did they get
well,
the right pack touchdown?
Uh,
Did something get swapped out? Because there's no
yeah.
fucking way.
No,
There's
Well,
absolutely no way.
the boss packs are nearly all sold out completely. Literally, I think Seed Fantasy have now just got like a handful left. And the boss packs have produced a whole load of skunks. They've also produced that really interesting cocaine plant. That's really, really interesting and unusual. And then the Tip Town tickets, literally nobody has ever said they've not found skunk in those packs, because they used to be like a pack of 20 and I couldn't be bothered counting out loads of 20 seeds. So I've found a little scoop, and just counted out the average of those. It was always 30 to 40 plus. So I just started putting in a scoop of seeds in every pack and giving those extra seeds everybody. Well, you've only popped 8. We've got Father Time as well. He's popped like 6 and has found incredible plants. But yeah, in those Tip Town ticket packs, you're guaranteed skunk. All kinds of skunk spray, skunk carcass, all the nasty stuff you described, hazes, and then some fruits as well. They're a really, really good pack.
Yeah, I had everything. I had the whole list of terps all in one experience in 8 seeds, man. It was incredible, absolutely incredible. So
Well, again,
I'm excited for the summer here, the spring. I'm gonna make seeds. Like I said, I'm gonna hunt out like what I like and make some seeds this spring. So that's my plan. I just wanted to get him here and pop them and see what the fuck was up. Like why is everybody hating? Is this hype? Like I wanted to see for myself. So that's what I did. I popped them, and I've unfortunately got rid of the nasty males, but I'm left with some beautiful females, So
well, you've got the rest of the pack to pop, and I'm sure you'll find some more nasty males, man.
yeah, I hope so. I think that's where the goal's at this spring. I'm gonna do at least the other half of the pack, man, at least 20 of them, and hunt out what I like and do the breeding outside. And then, hey, I got the tent inside to go if I still need more room, right? So
Cool. Well, I'll just encourage people who are listening to take advantage of the opportunity to get these mixed packs of mixed genetics whilst they exist, because I've put out 85,000 plus seeds in the last 4 years, roughly. I've now got probably, I don't know, I'm not counted exactly, but ballpark 15 to 20,000 seeds left. I'm going to probably work with around 5,000 or so of them myself. So, but in the future, I'm not going to offer these mixed packs again. Too many people have moaned about it. So I will be I'll be able to offer many different single varieties in single packs, but you won't get the option to get, 30 different kinds in one pack,
yeah,
so
that's
people should
I had
appreciate that opportunity now.
I had the option to get the Boss Pack or the Terp Town tickets, and I went with the Terp Town tickets because of the huge selection in there.
I think any serious grower or cannabis consumer wants variety. Who wants
Yeah.
exactly the same thing all the time? I certainly don't.
No, it gets boring. Like I said, the shit for the past 20 years is boring, man. Huh.
And not only that, these plants have different effects for different occasions.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
need to understand that. There's all kinds of effects for different times and for different purposes, and
Yeah.
it's just going to be a matter of time
That's
before
one
more
thing
and more
people
people
don't
discover it.
understand. Yeah, yeah.
So, do you want to talk about any of the old school strains you smoked before this hype era?
Well, it was all like, I'd say the skunk came once in a while. It was barely around where I was. Well, I'm in Alberta, so I'm next to BC, and like it was all like fruity flowers, and like I guess you could call it like there was one called like Sugar Bear that was around, and there was a real skunky one. It was called Hamstar that was always around, but that would only come around in season. You know what I mean? And then it was gone, and then I never talked to that guy again, and I haven't had it since. And it's all been this boring shit since tuna cans went out the window in 2000. That's where the skunky shit was here, anyways. And then they went out the window, and it's been dead since, man. So 23 years of garbage, and I live right next door to BC, man.
That's
Damn.
pretty much how I feel. I mean, in the UK was dominated in the early early 2000s through to about 2010 by cheese. It's like there was
Yeah,
nothing but cheese in the UK almost, and lemon haze and amnesia. So there was like 3 strains that for a long time until cookies came along. So all there was. And then after cookies, more American stuff started coming over. And I was always disappointed by it, really, I was always
Yeah.
just like, because there was a time, not even too long ago, in the scheme of things, 15 years ago, whatever, I was took in by hype. I was like, I'd be reading on forums or whatever and hearing the Americans talk about this, that, and I'd be like, oh man, sounds so fucking amazing. I can't wait to get that cut. And then I'd get that cut and it'd be like,
It wasn't hype, was
fucking
it?
mediocre.
Yeah, yeah. See, it's where shit just started going down fucking hill, man.
I think the first hype strain for me was C99, Cinderella 99. People used to bang on about that. And then I
Oh, that
got
was
it. And it was like quick finishing, has an okay taste, but just, very average run of the mill fucking weed. It's like nothing special. And then
mhm.
after that, yeah.
The juicy fruit was another one that was around here back in the day that was kind of all right. Smelled like juicy fruit gum.
Yeah, I think
Loaded
I
in
came across that
chemicals and
once.
really
White
sticky.
Widow was big in the UK as well for a time.
Which one was that, sorry?
White Widow.
Oh, White Widow, yeah.
There was a
That was
period where White Widow was very popular in the UK, and I was lucky enough to get, some stuff directly from Shanty's greenhouses in Switzerland as well. So that was nice, but yeah, I've always kind of just, I don't know,
White
just liked
Rhino is
old
a good
timer
one.
one stuff. Once I tried old timer one's genetics, I was like, yeah, there's some good stuff out there, but nothing comes really close to old timer one's work.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that, man. 100% I can see that. And it's just off to the next phase here, and I'm gonna get the meds for myself, and well, everything's already spoken for itself. I'm pretty sure the end result's gonna be the same, man. So
Well,
Yeah,
let's
man.
definitely come on when you have harvested and you've sampled some, and it'd be great to hear about that.
yes, for sure, man. Definitely do that. I'll come on again, man. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm definitely gonna go to that conference, so I'll keep you
Oh, it's
posted
going to
about
be
that.
awesome.
We'll keep in touch about that one.
Yeah, give us plenty of information about that, and I'll repost it, and perhaps we can get other people to attend the event as well.
Well, it's
Uh,
the Grow Up Conference in Edmonton, Alberta, in
okay,
Canada.
I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, it's called Grow Up.
All right, well, thanks, Chris. We've had a really good hour's chat here, so I think we'll round it up now because I'm sitting in darkness currently up here, and
Okay.
because the sun's gone down where I am. And so, yeah, really good chatting with you, man. And welcome back anytime, and really appreciate your support and your honest testimony, man. It's been great.
Yeah, it's been nice here,
And
man.
I
Thank
really
you,
hope
guys.
the
Thanks for
medicine
having me.
works for you, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody,
Yep.
and we'll see you on the next episode of Old School Cannabis Project.